Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual. This is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who feel like watching this reading. This is for June 2020 or beyond and beyond. Excuse me. Aries, I have a tickle in my throat. I think that was the sage burning here. But it feels like it's been such a long time since I've done a reading, an Aries reading. Oh my goodness. Welcome back for those of you that are subscribers, that have watched this channel before. And if you are new, I'm so happy to have you. And we're gonna keep it short, guys. We're starting here with the vice versa deck. And I hope you've been taking care of yourself, Aries. I know the energies have been tough lately. That was the 8 of Cups that just flew out for you, Aries. But we gotta stay strong, right? We gotta stay strong and in faith, in playing our part, right, in the grand scheme of things, to be of service to those that are around us and to take care of ourselves, right? So let's keep on going here. Let's see messages for you. All of a sudden, I got very chatty. Aries, you like I think the 5th reading I'm doing today. And like, I have not been that chatty. Okay, Aries, I guess we will need to chit-chat, my fellow Arians. You guys, if you all know how we are, Aries. Like, we only talk and open up to those that we're comfortable with, right? Some people will say like, oh, Aries, they're either shy or God knows what. But no, we're not shy. We conserve our energy. We watch. We observant. We step up when it's needed. We communicate, open up when it's needed. Here we have Aries. We have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, which is the work in progress. The mason, the sculptor, carpenter, whatever he's doing there, he has his tools at hand. He's in the middle of working. The work continues on. We know the 7 of Pentacles is the card of being patient, like it's not over yet. And here we see, so if you've been getting the signal to keep on working, that's what I was saying just earlier, to be courageous, right, as we go through these changing times, and to stay in faith as we keep marching forward, as we keep being patient. And you're doing that. You receive the call, the message, and you are actually answering the call and doing it. You get your marching orders and you are going along, okay, Aries, with the program here, and that you are keeping the pace, as in you keep on working. Here we have the Ace of Cups. That's a nice guy. We look at this beautiful statue here, and here comes that prince in his white horse, marching to town here and standing tall. And there's a beautiful nude feminine figure in the water. There's a sense here there's an offer, emotional offer, whether that you've been trying to make or someone is contemplating of making to you, Aries. Someone may be coming towards you with a cup of love. You may not see it coming. And because I'm looking at the back of the statue, and because it's like the statue is like, you know, it's representing the feminine energy, right? But it's freezing in place. Almost like the statue wouldn't be able to respond and say, yes, welcome back to town. Like, you know, old friend, or like, love a man. So it's like that statue, it's almost, there's a sense of like coldness, right? Being frozen in place here. I feel like for some of you, you don't see that coming. You're not expected it. You're not going to know how to respond to it. You're not going to, you feel like you're going to be absolutely shell shock when this happens, okay? And here again, what do we have? This is the King of Cups. King of Cups, a lot of emotions. This is someone that you have a lot of emotions for, Aries, and someone too that has a lot of emotions for you, okay? If you're masculine energy, Aries, that watching this, you have a lot of emotion for that person, okay, that you're marching towards, that you want to offer that cup of love with. You want not just love, you want to give that person, you want to give that person your all. You want to make them happy. You want to, they make you happy. Like like they're your everything. And like, and more, there's so many feelings here. Some of you feel like you have to hide some of that because it's so much, the emotions you feel towards that person, and or that person towards you. And here we have the Queen of Wands. There you go, Aries, of course. Yes, there you go. So there's a lot of emotion. Some of you, Aries, you're gonna be feeling quite emotional during this time too. We are seeing the back of the Queen of Wands here. Let me show you. It's a vice versa card. Let me show you the front of the Queen of Wands. Beautiful red garment, and her eyes are almost, yeah, her eyes are closed here, y'all. So it's almost like when I'm telling you, you're not gonna see that coming, we're not gonna see that coming. And it's almost like, Aries, if there's somebody here that you are having a romantic connection with, you both have your back to each other, or your back to the world. It may not be to each other, or your back to the world, right? You like during this time, you perhaps so focused on your spirituality, or you're so focused because she has her eyes closed with that what they call that, the hieroglyph, looking almost at that statue, almost like in meditation and prayer, while she's sitting in the middle of a forest here, almost like a Queen of Pentacles energy, like taking on the natural environment, okay, and making use of it. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's very intuitive. She knows how to use the elements too. The Queen of Wands, she's very she knows how to use her own feminine power, her own magical power, you know, magician here, to get what she wants. So some of you, you've been praying and manifesting this. I feel like you've been using your own, like you may have a telepathic a telepathic connection with that person. Okay, it's almost like you're calling that person to you, and here they come floating in their throne, their emerald throne, coming towards you. And it's almost like your eyes are closed, but it's almost like you know it, and you have an inner knowing of what this is, of who your person is, and that they won't let you down, and that when push comes to shove, they will show up. I don't know, Aries, you understand it. You understand, like, things have not, you have not been able to reap the rewards of that relationship. Perhaps you have not been able to materialize this relationship, the both of you. And here goes the beautiful yellow butterfly that just flew in front of the window for you, Aries. But you know it. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles that I talked about just earlier, because we had the Eight of Pentacles that showed up for you, the first card here when we cut the deck. Here is the Seven of Pentacles. Like, you have planted the seeds, okay? You have planted the seeds of love, or have already been planted. You guys have an understanding and a knowing of who each other is, okay? You guys have been giving and nurturing that relationship for a long time. But I feel like for some of you, Aries, or for most of you, you have not been able to connect. You have not been able to get to that place, that beautiful, blissful place where you wake up with each other, you go to dinner with each other, you consummate that relationship. I feel like that has not happened yet, and you've been waiting for it to happen, and you just kind of like, Spirit has been telling you, keep on working at it. It's not cooked yet. It's not done yet. Okay, that's the first card we saw there. To keep, and I tried to find different expression to explain to you. Kind of like, the time is not there yet. It's time to, you have to keep on working. You had your marching orders to keep on working on it. You can't give up yet. It's not time for rewards yet, to keep working at it. And you've been doing so, knowing that sacred thing that you have here. There's a cup of love. There's an offer of love, whether an offer of love you made, or an offer of love that you've been expecting. But you intuitively, you know it, but it has taken quite a bit of time, to the point where almost you become, some of you might have become almost like cold, or stone cold to it. Like, you feel like, okay, it's gonna be in the stone age, that since beginning of time, way back then, that offer of love was supposed to come. When is it coming? Like, Aries, it's almost like you're no longer waiting. You're just more or less existing with the inner knowing that there is a deeply spiritual, loving connection you have with another, and also accepting that the time for rewards just has not come yet. That is tough. I can't even find the right words. And it hasn't been easy. We're not gonna make it seem like it's been easy, Aries. This is the Five of Wands that's facing this reading here. It's been a struggle. It's created tensions. It created an ego battle. Your ego has been bruised over this, okay? For some of you, Aries, okay? Or your person, okay? It's created a sense of, like, you felt like you are not seeing, where you had to shout your way through. You had to make a point, so people, so your worth, so your word, so you can have a word here through, so they know your side of the story, and how important it is to you, or how hurt you've been by it. Whichever it is, it has not been easy. okay? And what's sitting at the bottom of this is the Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. You want that Nine of Cups. And look at this, the angels are flying over them. It's like we're keeping guard of your wish fulfillment, Aries. Don't worry, we're keeping guard. There's an angel flying over a Nine of Cups that has it sitting there waiting on you. So it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, but do not fret, Aries. It's not over yet, okay? Your time will come. Your time will come for the two of you. I shouldn't even say your time will come for the two of you, Aries. Because I don't think you could be happy with another person. So it's not like I could say, oh, just go out there, be happy. I feel like it goes both ways, okay? You are each other's happiness. Yeah, they're your anchor. You are their anchor, okay? That person, you are the anchor. Wow, that's beautiful. Yes. And that person may also be experiencing quite a bit of, there may be someone who's stuck in their ways, okay? That they have anchored themselves to a situation or to a place where it's been hard for them to move. It's been hard for them to move, to flow. And what they needed to do is to throw the anchor into the water, into the sea, and allow nature to take over, okay? But with that Nine of Spades here, which is the card, is Gemini energy. Some of you may be dealing with Gemini, but also it's a card of anxiety and worry, okay? That person being stuck in their mind or in their thinking, or just being so perhaps afraid of allowing all these emotions and all these feelings and all of that they have for you to come to the surface. I think like they're really afraid of that. That may be something that they have to overcome, they have to work through here, okay? Let's see, clarification on the Queen of Wands, clarification on the Queen of Wands for Aries, clarification on the Queen of Wands for Aries, okay? Oh, we have the dice, so you've left it to fate, Aries. That's what I was saying. Like, you don't feel stuck, you're not waiting, you're not expecting, you're not angry about it. Yes, your ego has been bruised, there was tension, it has created a sense of conflict. I feel more like that, like in your environment, as far as like, what do I do, who has the last say? But I feel like at this point, Aries, like you, especially those of you that are the feminine Aries, you've left it to fate, okay? You've rolled the dice on this, you've left it to fate. Okay, you understand it's not up to you when the situation change, you just left it to fate. Okay, we'll take one more on the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, excuse me, I almost knocked the mic down. Seven of Pentacles, clarification. By the way, guys, this is the gilded Reverie Lenormand that I'm using for clarification. Okay, here we go. We have number 4. This is the home, okay? This is the house here. That Seven of Pentacles, that waiting, something had to do with the home. It's like the home is not ready yet, or someone is preparing the home. It's like it's not time to move in together yet, right? We planted the seed, someone is preparing. It's not yet ready, but someone is preparing and creating a new foundation to creating a new home together. And the home is very important here. What we are waiting for is for the time that we move in together. That's what you're waiting for. The rewards here that you're waiting, the fruit, the fruition, the harvest here is gonna be coming together, living under the same roof, building a home, building a family together, a new foundation together. And here we have the King of Hearts here that's depicted on that card in the home, number 4. That's that same King of Hearts to bring that emotional, like, you know, happiness. Here we have the Moon, number 32. Some of you, it's very important too. I feel like some of you, you've been keeping this very quiet. It's very important for it to be public. We have the initials C and M here. If you have those initials, that's even important to you. But for some of you, Aries, it's very important for you to be seen, for everyone to know this is your person and you are their person. You're ready for that public phase of the situation, because I feel like you've been keeping it to yourself. You've closed your eyes, you've been praying about it, you've been keeping silent about it. Okay, You've been keeping Virgil almost about this situation. Spirit messages for, okay, for Aries, we have 2 cards that came out for, oh, 3 cards, oh my goodness, that came out for you, Aries. This is the Angel and Ancestors Oracle card. At the bottom, we have Seer. See beyond the current situation. Look at the big picture. Not just the seer sees what's going to happen in the future. The seer can predict, but not just what may happen in the future, but also like what can happen now, how things that are happening right now, what they mean and how they can influence the future, right? So we're reading the current energy now, but that current energy, by making those decisions, by choosing a path, by the way you react to them, they're having an effect on the person and also in the future, what happens next. So see beyond the current situation. Look into not just in waiting, not just that it's not manifesting, not just in that perhaps you feel like you're not being seen or you're not receiving your fair due right now, but to look beyond that, to see, okay, what is happening right now, what's being prepared right now, why we have to wait for those fruits to mature, right? We have to wait for harvest season so we can reap the reward, so the fruits can be ripe in the right way, so we can really enjoy the harvest, okay? Your bliss, your happiness when it comes towards you. Unlock the magic within, magic guardian. Some of you Aries, I'm telling you, like the Queen of Wands period is very intuitive. Like Aries, during this time, you are very magical. You're a magician. You can see. You don't need to go. You don't need to contact me to get a reading or any reader. You can see for yourself. If you just tap into your own intuition, all the answers that you seek will be right there, okay? Unlock your magic, the magic within. You already have all the answers. You know that this person is. No one can tell you differently. You may not be able to explain it, but you know your connection with that person is a spiritual one. You know how deep it goes, and you know there's nothing you can do to separate it. And make no mistake, your person also knows you are the anchor. They know there's no way to separate this, whether even though you guys have not been able to manifest, to realize it, to manifest in the real life here, but you are very well aware of each other, and you know you are each other's home, you know you are each other's anchor, and you know it, you understand in a very intuitive way, and that inner magic is within you. And this is not something, this is quite a karmic relationship, and karmic not in a negative way. It's like you have karma with that person. This is a past life relationship with you guys, okay? Direction guardian, choose your path. Yes, choose your path. You already know your path. It's like you don't even have to choose it. It's like the path, your path has already chosen you, Aries, okay? And for some of you here, if you feel like you have a spiritual calling, Spirit is also calling you to tap into your intuition with the Moon card here, and all that feelings and expectation and all this, like the magic guardian, you're gonna be having dreams and receiving calls, and your intuition's gonna you're gonna be more curious about the occult, like, right, to learn more, and like this, your awareness and your spiritual growth is going to just like open up like exponentially. Like you're just gonna grow, like in a way, like 2 years from now, you like, it's like, I had no idea I had all this in me. I had no idea I could do this, because I can tell you that because that is my case. That is my story, okay, Aries? I had no idea I would be doing this. I had no idea I had all this in me. I had no idea. And I'm someone who grew up with a spiritual family, and we've been around, like, you know, occult stuff all my life, and it's still for me a big revelation every single time. So for some of you, you're being called to choose a path here, a spiritual path. And here we have the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Yes, and I feel like you're doing that, Aries. That's why you're turning your back in a way to the world, not so much to each other, but really to the world. No one needs to see your face. Even those who see it, you close your eyes. They cannot read into your soul during this time. You're conserving your energy. You're in prayer mode. You are in introspection mode, and you, when you look inside, what you see the universe. Look at her. She's looking through the mirror. She doesn't see her face in the mirror. She sees the galaxy. She sees the stars, right? She sees the night sky. She's seeing the universe reflecting back at her, and understanding that you are the universe, right? And that you're magical. You are the stars. You are the moon. You are the sun. You are everything. Isn't that beautiful, Aries? You're magical. Yes, we are. And y'all know, for those of you who have watched this channel before, you know I'm triple Aries. Aries Sun, Venus, and Mars in Western astrology, that is. So I am very much so identified as that with that Aries energy. And here we have energy work. What was I telling you? Some of you are being called to start using your gift, your spiritual gift. Here we have seer, we have magic guardian, and choose a path. Yeah, I felt that very strongly here. So here we have the energy work. Okay, life can be electrifying because it's very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. And that's this card here is responsible for, I shouldn't say responsible, was one of the biggest inspiration on how I become a Reiki practitioner and a Reiki master, because I was pulling this card because this is the first deck of card I ever owned, guys. This is the angels, the daily guidance angels card, oracle card by Doreen Virtue. And I used to do those lunar rituals, those moon rituals, and someone mentioned, oh, they have one of those decks, and then they just pull a card each day to meditate on. And I got a few, and I started pulling those cards. And there was a time I was pulling this card consistently over and over and over. This card and the card of life purpose. I was pulling this card over and over and over. And finally, I started getting more curious and more curious. And by then, I was already like learning about Reiki without fully understanding, connecting the two. And then until one day, it's like, it's just clicked. It just clicked. So when I say for some of you, you're being called towards doing, it doesn't have to be Reiki, it may not have to be, doing card reading. You have your own gift, your own talent. It's gonna be revealing itself to you as you meditate, take time to reflect, as you make your decision as to which path you want to follow. It's gonna become, as you said, a new foundation for yourself. It's gonna become more and more clear to you. But there is a will, I sense here that you need to honor that side of yourself. Okay, Aries, if you're feeling that call. Here we have child. That's the card that actually came out for you. I knew your reading was going to be long when I started chit-chatting at the beginning. Oh my goodness. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. This is like a message for me. And for you too. But I can tell you right now, I connect to that message. I get it. I hear it. Thank you so much, Aries. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. If you enjoyed this reading, I'm sending you guys so much love during this time. Be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. And I'll see you soon. Bye.